Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch once again, and in this video we are currently stood in Milton's castle, because this is where we ended off last time.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I mean, she did that with every other room too, so... the question is still questionable. He supposedly went missing, but...
whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
so she killed him. Oh my god, the plot thickens. Why didn't I know those stairs here? Oh, is that
Mom
the point? You're not
definitely
meant to know the
blamed Edie,
stairs.
but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Well,
After
blamed
he
himself for
graduated, he
Milton's...
just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Ugh. Like, no offense to his job, but the cannery.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Bless him. Up we go. That's cute. There's like little chairs. I like that. Rightio, let's go in. The fact he literally sleeps in a boat. That's so cool.
Lewis's room smelled
Well, he slept.
very familiar. That part of him lived on.
That's... wow. I mean, the door monitor setup, though. Oh, God.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
What? Fucking Fisher.
He kept working at the cannery.
I don't think
But
that was
he
the
withdrew
safest
part of
option.
himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Began to what? Oh,
wander.
okay. It began to... 10 minutes silence. Wander.
I asked him to describe it.
And he couldn't?
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Multitasking is really freaking hard.
Then something moved,
Well,
Bats.
to me it's quite easy, but
and toads.
depending on what I'm doing. But cutting fish and running around a labyrinth is not.
And things that have not names.
Things that have not
He knew
names.
it was all in his head.
Oh, okay.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Love the red carpet, I guess.
But he found something more.
Okay.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Are you sure? Because
Like a whole
focus to
new
me
Lewis.
isn't playing a video game in my mind.
So I let him go
Actually,
on.
it is.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He
So
told me he'd
you
made a
got
new
him
friend.
killed.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Of course.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
And townspeople?
And songs for them to play.
Looks like it.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I'm sure I
He
could
no
probably
longer
fact there's
spoke
fish
at the
everywhere.
cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yep.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Go on a murderous rampage and kill everyone.
He held an election for mayor.
Let me guess, he won?
And he won.
Yep.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
I mean,
He'd
same.
conquer a city, then immediately push on.
What's the same elsewhere?
New Louisville.
He needs to change these names up a little bit. God.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah, I see that.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
What, he
Even
just
as
straight
his mother
forgot to go
pleaded
home?
with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
I mean, same. I completely forgot I was still cutting fish.
In Louisburg,
Wow.
he heard rumours of
A beautiful prince, because we're not sticking to the I
Beautiful
quote
prince.
norms of Disney, which they are actually changing a lot now, so thanks Disney. I think.
the prince was on his own quest for
Sinister serpents, because I know plenty.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of his
Electric sitar, yes.
electric sitar. His chase led him to
Same.
a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Okay, so it's just in the middle of
Even
nowhere
then,
then, yeah?
his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
This is pretty cool
But he
though.
was so proud of having created it.
Yes.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Yikes.
And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Is it really golden though?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, okay. We're just in the locker room, covered in blood.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh my god, is that a Nintendo Switch? Oh my god. Yes.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
That's him, isn't it? Not Lewis the cannery worker, the actual guy that stood with the fish.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
You're not even doing your job properly. That's how bad you are. He's literally just moving his hand around. It's like what I do at work. I just walk around and make it look like I'm actually doing something. When in fact I am. I just help.
I still thought I could save him.
Yeah, well, you probably can't.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yeah, that is a bit on the nose.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Can I not get off this roller coaster? Why is it with
Including
these
the
Fortnite
wise
dancers?
Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
And what was that? Oh, for fuck's
Bend
sake.
down his head.
So if we take the crown, we die.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Well, anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe us, and come back for the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.